Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Okay, so these are my free collective readings. Okay, so take what resonates and leave the rest. This could be past, present, like current situation, or even future outcomes. We've got fake twin coming on in. A fake or false twin flame, somebody who you thought was your soulmate at some point. They hired an investigator, okay? But the investigator found nothing. So I'm getting there's some form of false investigation. They've been getting involved in gang stalking, linking to like dark witches and warlocks probably. They were stealing. They're going to lose everything that they've stolen. They're going to lose everything. Corrupt coppers involved. Corrupt coppers. So the outcome of the situation is out there already. They're going to lose everything they stole. Hired an investigator, and the investigator found nothing tangible. Nothing tangible. This fake twin, along with many others, was doing domination spells because they wanted to dominate the person who they were stealing from. Now they're under investigation for what they've done. They're going to lose everything. We've got game over. These people are very envious, very envious. They could have done everything to get this masculine or feminine mad who they've stolen from, and I mean everything. False reports, putting them under investigation. We've got alliance on the top here. Then we have death and magic. So they've been doing death magic. They've been forming an alliance. We have police, these corrupt coppers, who's been involved in bearing evidence. They've been getting recorded. There's a lot of manipulation, a lot of lies, a lot of control, and a lot of wanting to pay money to gain power, control, and dominion. They could have actually been free, some soul selling. Some soul selling in order to win, in order to gain power and control. These people have sold their soul. And people who's got involved in this manipulation, they've probably sold their soul to keep hold of some money. Sex worker. So they could have put false reports out that this masculine or feminine was a sex worker. Meanwhile, they was trying to murder this person who they was gang stalking, attempted to murder. If I can't have you, no one can. So it's linking to an ex. If I can't have you, no one can. They want this masculine feminine to act out of their lower self. So with this gang stalking, okay, because it's been going on for years. And I mean years, like it has with me. Years. Far too long. Corrupt coppers involved in burning evidence. So they could have tried to manipulate evidence. Meanwhile, this alliance is doing death magic. Could have tried to make out that this person who they put under false investigation was grooming children. Oh, when it's these sick fucks who's into that sick shit. We've got coughing in reverse. Lovers in reverse. So it's an ex who somebody shares child or children with involved. They don't want to change at all. They don't want to stop stalking, so they've got a lot of people to help them, 0606, to stalk their ex. Now I'm getting that this is a masculine doing this to a feminine. Poverty in reverse. They wanted to come out of poverty, so I'm guessing that there's some money involved. Bullying in groups. Schemes exposed. They lied in court, yeah, quite possibly to take control of the child or children. Attempted murder. Predators. They're the predators. They're sick. Very sick. They wanted some sort of street shooting. Again, if I can't have you, no one can. These corrupt coppers was turning a blind eye for a long time, letting it escalate and escalate and escalate and escalate and stalking and stalking. It's a very deluded team. These coppers are going to lose their jobs, they're going to lose their licence, they're going to lose their homes, yeah? They're going to lose everything for turning a blind eye. Because they like to groom, manipulate and get children to lie as well to cover up what they've been doing. Oh yeah. Hitman energy. And then they could have said, don't listen to her. She's bipolar. She's a nutter. Don't listen to her. She's a sex worker. She's a prostitute. Shouldn't have her around kids. For having a bit of sexy time. With an adult. It's got nothing to do with the ex, has it? But because they're all eyes on this feminine all the time, watching for multiple fake accounts all the time, account hacking, emails, social media accounts, try and get any images or videos. It's got nothing to do with him and his low rank crank crew, has it? Ex is stalking, involved in kidnap. So kidnapped kids in order to gain domination. Daughter or daughters. Dodgy lawyer. Helping. Disgusting. Then they tried to, this ex, along with family members, sacrifice this feminine and the child or children in some sick game. Could have left a long-term commitment. 90,000 to 100,000. So they was turning a blind eye because they was getting money under the table to cover up this kidnap, sacrificing, attempted murder, lying in court, trying to dominate the feminine 10-10. Someone's back's getting snapped as a backfire from spell work. Dodgy banker involved, or assistant, or somebody who used to work in a bank so they can quickly shift the money around and know what to do. A couple of clicks and money's being shifted to another account. So it's linking to racketeering, money laundering, like grand larceny, I think it is. They want to get this feminine arrested for splash fighting. Young forever. So what they've tried to do is attack the feminine's youthful energy, youthful glow, and they've tried to do an energy transference. So they're trying to, through spell work, make this feminine look older than what she does via spell work. Then after all this, take me back spell. Flying monkeys, alright, linking to knife crimes, linking to a church coven. So this church is under investigation. Church is actually under investigation. Also getting a married man who could be this corrupt copper involved in stalking this feminine as well. Putting this feminine under false investigation for being a sex worker. Watching her all the time. Predator. Because she's not actually a sex worker. Idiots. They've got some sort of mobster mentality. You know what I mean? Because they've got in with this church coven. They've got away with that many sick things. Their head's just going even more, doing more spell work, doing more stalking, yeah? More spiritually bullying, you know, like my ex and like all my fucking family, yeah? As soon as I move in here, they'd opened up a portal above the sink, yeah? Above the sink, and my second, third and fourth born children's father's coming through it with his pals bullying me. Because he's got away with it for so long. It's disgusting. Rituals are backfiring. Conflict spells. Mentally strong. So they've done this to somebody who's actually mentally strong, and they probably tried to label this feminine as mentally weak. Going through all that, they're not weak. They're very strong. Trying to stop destiny. They've got raids going down, and they're about to go bankrupt. They're about to go bankrupt. They've got fake personality, identity crisis, identity crisis, maybe even gender crisis. They don't know if they're gay, they're straight, they're bi. They've not got a clue. They're that lost. They're lost souls. They're that lost. Ginger hair could be significant. We've got following in cars, creating rumours as this female has spoken the truth. So they're creating rumours. You could be praying to the Most High for protection for your children, for justice. Track and tracing your moves for malicious reason. Your every single move. Corrupt coppers helping because they've been turning a blind eye for years, like they have with me. and it's just got worse and worse. I've been sacrificed, my kids have been sacrificed multiple times. They've snatched the kids, they've poisoned the life out of me again, power of attorney, split the money amongst themselves, alright, continue to do the spell work, alright, continue to sacrifice me and the kids. It's out on us, disgusting. They've been on the blower to the police, filing false reports. Don't let us speak out, gag order. Gag order. Even these corrupt judges have done a gag order. So corrupt judges are under investigation. It's empath via narcissist paradigm. So there's a lot of dark narcs. Police involved in corruption. A lot of dark narcs. We've got parking lot, car park. So maybe they park up at a local car park round the corner and then they go on foot. Or they park the car up, you know, and then end up going on foot. You know, if feminine's going in any shops, they'll park up in the car park, yeah? They'll park the car up, all right? And even follow feminine in shops. They're trying to plant evidence of this feminine being here, being there, committing crimes, what she's not even committed, while they're doing all this black magic, attempting to murder her multiple times. Their schemes are being exposed. 70,000 to 80,000. This is money getting passed around. Hush hush money. Taking money under the table. Disgusting. Kidnapping your children. Or child. Butterfly could be significant, a butterfly tattoo. Okay. Programming, a certain type of programming. Trying to program child or children to turn against their mother through mind control, through like MK Ultra, because they're all predators, okay? They wanted clout for all their evil acts. Give them it then. Take them down and give them the clout, alright? What they want so bad. Take them down, arrest them, give them the clapped out clout seeking motherfuckers, yeah? The clout, what they've been wanting. Soccer team. Someone who was in a soccer team or football team. Tattooist, tattoo artist involved. Absolute donuts they are. Some of these are out every weekend, partying, pissing up this stolen money up the wall. Ah, oh, they out partying, pissing it up. Every night of the week, some of them. Every night of the week. Paying for babysitters with stolen money. One of the masculines involved in this, because there's an alliance, expects women to be his mummy. Mummy issues. Expects the woman to just do everything while they act like an absolute crank, controlling freak. Treats women like shit. Absolute shit. And I mean absolute shit. But they always have done, because they've got mummy issues, you see. So they take it out on all other women that they've got mummy issues. They're thinking mind games, playing mind games is hilarious. Yet they've got some severe mental health issues too, so we've got to take that into consideration, that they've got some severe mental health issues too. They're needing to do shadow work, but they're refusing. All they care about is the money. in this connection, someone's been through divorce before, they're already divorced. So in this connection, some of these people are already divorced. Online slappers who think they have big opinions. So they've been stealing money and spending it on sex workers, side pieces, yeah, while they filed a false investigation on this feminine for being a sex worker. The fuck? They're stuck in their own illusions. They've caused that many illusions and confusions. They've done that many spells, that much spell work. They've fallen under their own illusion. And they actually think in their head there's something that they're not. Plebs who work in groups. Did I say this? With this plan. Excuse the scrappy writing, but trying to plant evidence at a scene of a crime. I missed that out. But, you get the gist? Trying to plant evidence at the scene of a crime, like they've done with me, because they took my hair off at Hull Crown Court. Alright, 4 pieces of it to take my crown, yeah, and give a piece to my ex, so he's walking backwards and forwards with a piece of my hair, done voodoo dolls, hair, blood and nail rituals, and also trying to set me up for crimes I've not committed, using old clothes of mine, using bits of my hair what they took off. They're disgusting. There's so many people involved in doing this to me and my kids. So many people. Because it involves a lot of money, what they've stolen from my work. You could be trying to break these chains. They do period blood in food. They work with period blood and blood magic, blood rituals. Manipulation of proceedings for their own selfish gains, then using black magic on court cases. Slow justice, stop justice, block justice spells, stop and block justice spells. I don't know. Likes to wear a weave or hair extensions involved. So hair extensions, like a weave, hair extensions involved. Medium length hair could be significant, or they could have had like medium length hair and then they want to wear extensions to make their hair longer, involved in this connection. 100,000 to 200,000, there's so much money, there's more than that, but people have been getting paid grands and grands under the table, big chunks called hard cash. They couldn't refuse it. Ew. Surrounding this connection, how dare you leave me? If I can't have you, no one can. It's like my exes. If I can't have you, I'm going to take absolutely everything you are, everything you have, yeah? Even sacrifice his own children and stepdaughter, yeah? Put it out, the lot, it's disgusting. Family involved. Jesus Christ is King. Selling and sharing indecent images, so could have actually hacked Feminine's account because there is account hacking, and any images of this feminine, what she's had, they've been trying to use that for some sort of evidence or uploading it to a website without her knowledge and monetising on that. And monetising on that. Disgusting. they're so addicted to PORN, addicted to like drugs, alcohol, and hardcore PORN, amongst a lot of other sick shit. Dream magic. Setting you up for false investigation. Even the child's children's granddad involved. Even the children's granddad involved. Doing voodoo dolls. I've done voodoo dolls on me. At a local courthouse. I said it, darling. They bicked my hair off. It's a form of energy swap, destiny swap, where they're like, she's this and we're all great. We're all absolutely spectacular. Nothing wrong with us. It's all scapegoating. Could be going to Amsterdam, getting a shit ton of weed, trafficked, working with an assassin. I knew it was more money. It's way more, yeah. Over 10 million. But that toxic, yeah, they've been flying people from abroad, or they've tried to fly abroad, one of these hitmen, alright, or they tried to order hitman from abroad. They've been flying abroad too, some of these people. Try and get away from pending charges. Karmic family love drama. They love it. They thrive off it. They feed off toxicity. They love it. They love it. Got a good judge. Surrounding energy. They've been doing mental magic, trying to serve the devil. I knew there was some sort of like selling soul, deals with some sort of devil, alright? Maybe even blood contracts. Yeah. I've had this done on me as well. For some, they just want to see this feminine's tacker. Ew. They're sick. They're absolutely sick. But with this coffin in reverse, I'm getting feminine survive. All of this. And all this death magic. It could be bouncing back, this death magic. Targeted. Someone thinks you hurt them and are mad and out to seek revenge. You could have called them a set of stalking fuckers. Dirty bastards. Predators. And they've not liked it. They don't like the truth. Gets them mad. The truth does. But they've even been manipulating child or children to go start an argument. Go start an argument. Go on! Yeah, we'll give you some money. Blackmailing kids, grooming kids, predators. Talk too much. Someone will tell on themselves and reveal their true feelings and intentions towards you. They've not got the children or child best intentions at heart at all. Because it's all about the money. All about the money. You are protected. What they have planned for you will not work. So they've actually tried to harm the children, and they tried to do, this is like children's father and granddad involved in this, you know, family members involved in trying to hex and curse their own lineage because they want to keep hold of the money for themselves and they want the kids to have nothing and they want this mother figure to have nothing. Somebody's using magic to place generational curses on you and your family. A family's doing this to family members. Because they want to keep all of this money. Sick. Sickening. Demon magic. Somebody's conjuring demons to block your blessings and bring harm your way. I've had this done on me and my kids, alright? My dad is in Demon's Motorcycle Club, running off the back of Satan's slave, and he's doing all this sick shit to me and his own granddaughters because he wants a Demon's motorcycle merch on his back with President. I've had some right sick fucks fucking doing this shit to me. Are you part of this? Conjuring up demons towards me and my children and doing black magic. You've now been locked in spiritual prison, stripped of all your spiritual gifts. You've got gangster mentality. Somebody's using spell work with good intentions to help you. I've got candles on, right? But I've got a candle here. I'm going to do a white candle for myself, my kids, and the light half of my collective. Because I know I've got gang stalkers and shit on here and all. So I'm going to help reverse some of this. Okay? But, on top of that, people really need to be praying to Jesus. Okay? Because Jesus Christ helps. Some of these people are actually linking to churches though, yeah? These people will go to church. At church 1 minute, popping off home next minute and doing dark magic. All this. All this. This has just like come out because I've grabbed it by accident. But they could want your connection to spirit and spirit guides, that's for some. These toxic people. But all they communicate with and contact is that of a low vibrational frequency. They have no connection to the divine because they've chose to serve the devil. Caught. Finding evidence. Evidence is mounting. Evidence is mounting. Also, maybe some people who was married was going on off to all these promiscuous ladies thinking just Casanova. Look at me, I'm gorgeous. Yeah, I'm Casanova. I'm sorry. Send me back. Can't help himself. My ex did it. I told his father. And I'm pretty sure this low rank crank. I've had my little cherry toe. He was a cheating bastard and all. Nothing but a snake. They want to have the cake and eat it. Yeah. Been cheating. They start falling apart. It's all coming down. It's all falling apart. Sexual protection. They bear back everybody is what I'm getting. Yeah. And then they start spreading things like literally they'll do it without even getting a wash, a lot of them. Yeah. Oh yeah. And go straight on to next one. Because they wanted to fulfil a fantasy, you see. Some sick fantasies they've got. No, they fucked up. Some of these people have been cashing checks, meeting up with the bugaboo side pieces, yeah, cashing checks, spending it on the side pieces. We've got bank failure. Their bank account's going under investigation. They could have also, they've been doing a lot of drugs, selling drugs, smuggling drugs, getting some from Holland, Amsterdam, anywhere, yeah. Money laundering and like racketeering stuff, yeah. Handing out cash in hand, and some cash in checks. Maybe in someone else's identity too. Oh my Lord. Where shall I go now? Bank fraud. It's a criminal enterprise, what they've been building up, alright? They're getting people in all different positions to help them. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Awakening. They're definitely trying to put this person to sleep. A lot of people to sleep. They want you to fall under these illusions. I'm grounded. Because of what they're doing, they want to say the one who's speaking out, nutter, I'm grounded, wobbler. And they're doing all this. Magic. Disgusting. Wounds. Deliberately causing more wounds. Because that's all they want. Wounded warrior. Battling. Spiritual warfare. Also getting guns and doing some sort of hits with this attempted murder. Yeah. Spiritual warfare. Psychological warfare. All be meeting up with each other out of jealousy. And with this voice, trying to stop the one from speaking out about what they've been going through, about what this alliance has been doing. Because has it been an alliance of people? Oh yeah, a lot. Sight. Trying to stop some sort of spiritual awakening, trying to block third eye, alright? Any psychics who are onto this shit, they're attacking them too. Truth, because they don't like the truth. There is a lot of fake readers out there, let me tell you that. There's a lot of fake psychics out there, but there's also some really good psychics and mediums. Truth. They don't want this truth to get out there. Using memories of the past in order to manipulate situations. So if you've been through a lot of trauma as a child, they want to drag that up and just slap it all over this feminine. Meanwhile, everything what they've been doing That's totally fine. You're alright. You're totally normal. We'll just focus on calling an air and not air. Alright. Yeah. Sick fucks. Sick fucks. These are some sick fucks. Trust. People you thought you could trust. Brother and sisters. Brothers, sisters, brother and sister involved. I'm trying to sacrifice this feminine and child or children. And then plant evidence of this feminine at a scene of a crime. They've tried to do this to me, you know, with my ginger hair. Yeah. What they bicked off, set me up for crimes I've not committed. There's a lot of people going down for this sick shit. You involved in trying to cover this sick shit up, doing all this sick shit to motherfuckers like me and my kids. You've now been locked in spiritual prison, stripped of all your spiritual gifts. Take them the fucking down. Couple of these, and then I will move on to next reading. Might have something to eat first. Might do. Diplomatically. So, a lot of these people have diplomas in like law, like under the belt, and they turn a blind eye to sick shit like this for the right amount of money. Can you hear me? Turn a blind eye to sick shit like this for the right amount of money. I'll take some money under the table. Go on then, I'm a sick fuck and all. Disgusting. So the law enforcement, the corrupt police, crumbling, crashing, they're getting out. Solicitors, law firms, you know, under investigation, losing everything. They're getting bought out on what have you. They're all losing the job. They're getting arrested, alright? Even judges who's been manipulating court proceedings and doing black magic, they're losing the job. Got relationship, get a fair deal. They're all in like little relationships with each other. Even behind missus and fellas' back. Gay for pay, some of them. Gay for pay. Get a fair deal. The seventh house. Look, they've been shaking hands. They've been deals with the devil. Dodgy deals under the table. I can't have that. No way. We'll continue to do black magic and keep trying to put hits out on this person and other people. Poison them. Sacrifice them. Multiple hits out, Disgusting. I've had it done to me. It's disgusting. These people need to spend life in prison. Where's the other one? Did I do a... Where? Pluto energy. Number 22 could be significant. Then we've got Cancer. So Cancer is involved. They just wanted to get their claws on the money. They just wanted to get their claws on the money. Oh, no. My brother even took a gun to my sisters down the road years back to get me popped. They've been passing guns around everywhere to get me popped, poisoning the lot. Don't listen to her, she's a nutter, because it's a lot of money they took from my work. And sacrificing me and my beautiful kids. And they sacrificed my little cherubby, because they don't care. They're disgusting. They're disgusting. Neptune energy. So, they're even trying to mess with the full universe. They've been breaking not just the shit ton of physical laws, because they've been manipulating the law, alright, using that to force power of attorney quite possibly, proper manipulating the system. So, committing crimes to cover up crime, to cover up crime, to cover up crime, to cover up crime, committing crimes, then trying to plant evidence and put a load of evidence on this feminine. Then, they've been breaking spiritual laws, yeah, and universal laws, and proper being trying to manipulate the full universe. Something wrong with them, isn't there? You know, because of all this, yeah, there's a massive big black hole, yeah, stuff like this. Massive big black hole, what's opened up in space, yeah. It's appeared out of nowhere because of what they're doing to people like me and kiddies and proper trying to manipulate the universe, and it's getting closer to the sun. Like it keeps moving rapidly towards the sun because of what they're doing to people like me and kiddies. Disgusting. Aries energy. We've got anxiety and trouble. So all this trouble, what they've been bringing, alright, all this sacrificing, obviously if they're trying to sacrifice children, let's cover this sick shit up, could have anxiety, sleepless nights, stress, post-traumatic stress disorder. Death magic on children's disgusting. Your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to the divine is being tested. Bring love into the situation. Not with these karmics. No, bring love to yourself and the ones you love. Which will probably be your children. God's children. The children around the world. Pray for the children. Yeah, because the children need your prayers. Even if you've not got children, the children need your prayers, because there's a lot of sick people in the world. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So ending is near. We've got Sagittarius involved. Luck is on your side. A Sagittarius is involved, and they wanted all this luck, all this money to be transferred onto them as well, along with an Aries. So there's corrupt Sagittarius involved, because they thought, oh, I'm big man, I deserve all this. We've got a corrupt Capricorn involved. Adjustments are required. Use your intuition, Cancer. Your feelings are trying to manipulate feelings. Trying to manipulate the way people perceive this feminine who they've done it to. But they're doing it to multiple people all the time, because they're that corrupt and they've got away with that many things. They're getting reckless. Gemini, they're very two-faced. And we got sacrifice. Even a Gemini got involved in this sacrifice, or these sacrificing for some money. Even a Gemini got in on doing some black magic. Didn't you, darling? Yeah? Out of jealousy. The answers you need are coming. They don't want this case to be solved or cracked. Because it involves a lot of money, yeah? And they want to get on their high horse and think they're above. Because we just want to try and look down on this person. We don't want this person to have all their money back. No. Not at all. Idiots. Mars energy. There was so much warring, okay? There was so much warring. This caused a galactic war. But these physical folk don't care about that. They don't get it in their silly little brains. It caused a galactic war. Corrupt authority figures involved. Look, we've got wars and battles in reverse. These corrupt authority figures don't think that they should be able to face accountability for the crimes they've committed. Unlucky. Unlucky. But there is a good judge here. So the corrupt judges are going down, okay? Good judge is going to send them down because they are under divine tests and all, like we all are. No one wants to fail these divine tests, do they? A lot of dodgy dealings. Couple more. Come on. Is there going to be any more? Couple more. Finances. It's all surrounding some stolen finances. That's why the bank accounts are going under investigation. Spending a lot of this stolen money on death magic and spell work. Oh, I know, the fuck's up. Do you have a stomach rumbling then? They know they're going to lose everything. That's why they're dashing around trying to get these hits and murders sorted. Disgusting. Look, galactic in reverse. It caused a galactic war. These snakes are disgusting. Trying to affect mental health, physical health, spiritual health. A lot of these people are just regular smegulars, you know. They don't know about like Galactic Federation or not like that. Transportation. They could have been, if transportation's come out again, right, so they could have been, and we've got angels, transporting this money up here, up there, down there, overseas, trafficking it, you know, like, because it could be like, some of it could be cash, alright, some of it's checks where they're opening up bank accounts over here, over there, over here, over there. Galactic wars. Food and hunger. So they wanted to take absolutely everything, yeah, snatch kids, leave this person without money, so they've not even got enough to feed themselves. It's making my stomach rumble. Leave them out. Toss them on the streets. Toss them aside. Leave them with absolutely nothing. This is why these sick fucks need to get taken down. This is why they need to get taken down. Because how dare they do this, yeah? And continue to be so cruel. Justice is going to be served. A Libra could be involved. Look at the bigger picture. Your home base or family, because family is involved. An ex is involved, or exes. They love the drama. But we've got good fortune, the granting of blessings from, good fortune from the universe. And they want it for themselves. That's why they've been sacrificing. Because this is fucking sick. This is sick. This is sick. It's sickening. Absolutely sickening. Starting spiritual warfare, again, psychological warfare, a lot of manipulation, galactic war. This is why there's a massive, massive black hole out in space from what they've done to motherfuckers like me and my kids. Yeah, and like I say, that black hole is getting closer and closer to the sun. And I did put this on Facebook a year or so ago when they were still attacking me. That is a black hole that's just appeared. And it's rapidly moving closer to the sun. Rapidly, look, fire. It's rapidly moving closer to the sun. This is why they need to bring justice. This is why they need to bring justice. And we might get longer on planet Earth. If not, our sun is going to get sucked into this black hole and it's going to be rapid. It's going to be rapidly moving towards the sun. Alright? And our sun's going to get sucked in and our full solar system is going to go in. And that is going to be the end. That's going to be the end. So they need to stop doing this death and magic. They need to stop doing these sick sacrifices. My family needs to get taken down. They need to get arrested. And I need to get my justice. Sausages. The rules of, so this corrupt Sagittarius wants to create some sort of rule book that he can get away with whatever he wants because he's like a corrupt copper and corrupt law enforcement. Yeah. No. No, 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 no. No. Everything they've built up from this stolen money and trying to destroy this feminine, everything's going to come crumbling, crashing. Businesses they've set up with this stolen money, it's going down. Oh, it's going down. Sure, William. Don't speak the truth. Shut up, William. You don't want to lose everything. I'm going to cry their eyeballs out. They are. When they get taken down and arrested. Oh, yeah. Because some of this is going to be lifelong sentences. Some of this is going to be lifelong sentences. When they've been getting a room, discussing it, going to hotels, motels. I've got corrupt law and nurses and stuff in my family. That's how they've got away with it all for so long. Manipulating everything. Yeah? Poisoning me. Sacrificing me and my beautiful children multiple times. And they still keep going. Because I want to cover it all up. What they've done was stealing my money to my work and then sacrificing me and my kids, splitting it amongst themselves. Don't worry, call her a nutter. It's gone on for an hour now. So, I will leave it there. I'm gonna do another reading shortly, so look out for next reading, and I'll just get this cleared up. So, send you peace, love and light, and I hope you get justice soon.